What is going on, everybody? Hey, Monty here with another episode, another edition of Hey Chill, It's Just a Podcast. Here with another week, baby. My boy Just Head in the building. Boy Astro Kid in the building. Astro Killer. I said Astro Kid. Astro Killer in the building. I was talking too fast. My fault.
Ear.
What's poppin', everybody? How we all feeling, man?
Hell yeah, I'm feeling good.
To the moon.
Fried. You feel me? Feeling good and fried, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We got space in the room today. You feel me? We got space. You feel me? Outer space in the room. Space man in the room. Astro Killer in the room. You know it's going to be high vibes.
You know what it is, bro.
So we're here with another week, man. We're here with another week. It's starting to get nice out. So I was so over the cold. So I'm happy that it's starting to get nice out. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful day.
Beach vibes, all that type of shit. You feel me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The bugs are back.
No, but I mean,
That's all I care about. The
Bro,
bugs are back. That's
bugs,
the main focus.
the motherfucking mosquitoes and shit.
I saw a silverfish at work, bro. You ever seen a silverfish?
A silverfish?
Yeah, it's literally a bug that's shaped like a fish.
What?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I feel like I probably squished one at some
like-
point.
It's like this small, bro. That shit is.
Oh,
Nah, I ain't got time to deal with that.
You said I don't got time for that shit. Yeah, man. So we're gonna talk today, man. We're gonna be talking to Astro Killer, man. He's got a project that you're working on right now, right?
Hell yeah.
We got some music
420,
that we're
man. Spaceman 420.
damn right. So we're gonna be talking about Spaceman 420. We're gonna listen to a couple tracks. We're gonna watch a video that he's got for us, and we're gonna talk to him about the project. We're gonna get to know him some more. I actually got a bunch of questions we're gonna be asking him, and talking about the spacesuit, man. I'm excited to talk about that, bro. You feel me? So I want to hop right into it. Before I do, though, is there anything you got Ed, that you wanna say? You wanna just like a hello? You got anything you wanna be like? Hello, everybody.
Let it begin.
Damn right. All right, well, let's hop into it. So Astro, let's just take it back real quick. Give a reintroduction to everybody who you are.
Yeah, Astro Killer, Memphis, Tennessee, 901 stand up, my nigga, yeah. Yeah, bro, rapper, producer, artist, I guess, whatever fits under that creative category, bro. I'm that, bro. Like, anything I get my hands on, I just try at that shit, bro. Like,
Damn
yeah.
right. And what got you into the music?
Shit. What got me into music in general or like recording wise?
Recording wise.
Okay, bet. So like 6th grade. Actually, I used to write raps in like elementary school, but they was ass, bro. It was like pop songs because that's what my mom would listen to on the radio and shit. And then like 6th grade, that's when I think I got a snowball for Christmas, cause I think my mama caught me fucking recording on my phone and shit, and they ain't like me cussing, so
Damn.
but they still gave me a mic for Christmas. That was pretty tough.
Damn
And
right.
yeah, I was recording on Audacity, fool.
That's where I started too, bro. So
Yeah, that's
ain't no
okay.
shame in that Audacity game.
You feel me?
Although I will say Audacity is not the best program.
Yeah, that shit ass. I
It
ain't
really
gonna lie.
is. I mean, they tried though. For a free program, it's something like, I guess, to just
It's
get
good
the
for
gist.
free.
Yeah, for
Real
sure.
shit.
You know, but Audacity was definitely where I started as well, and it was not very good. But it was I also feel like it definitely had to do with the fact that like we were recording on bull crap. Like we didn't even have like real microphones. We were using like headphone mics and shit. You know.
Shit, I had my phone on the fucking dresser. It was like as tall as I be standing up for. It was like that tall, and I just put the phone laying down like that, and I just like, you know what I mean, rapping into the mic, bro. That's how I started. And then I played the beats out loud at first, cause I didn't know you was supposed to actually put them in the track, and then like, record from there. So yeah, I learned slowly but surely.
Damn.
For me.
The process. So like, tell me about your growth a little bit. Like, where do you feel like when you started to where you're at now? Like, where do you feel like?
My growth. Bro, I growed a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Especially with like the process of like making music and shit. Bro, like, yeah, like making hooks, writing a verse, coming up with a concept. You mean, yeah, bro. I've been doing this shit since I was 11. I'm 22 now. Bro, I've been doing this shit for a long time, but like, each like year is like a little baby step.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So yeah,
It's
I'm
gotta
getting there.
be, man.
Yeah,
It's definitely gotta be for sure.
I think it's getting there.
So tell me about like your current projects that you're working on right now. I want to talk about Spaceman.
Spaceman. Yeah, bro. I started doing that like right when I got back to Virginia area and shit, cause I was like, yeah, I still want to work on shit, but like, I don't know. I had just dropped out of school, fool, but yeah, cause I wanted to like work and shit, and like just like build my money up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So a nigga went to the job, and then nigga started like just recording, bro, just like making different shit, bro. I started listening to different like genres of shit, like drum and bass and house, and what else I started listening to? Like I started listening more plug, like underground shit, but yeah, and synth pop, nigga. Like that's like electronic,
Yeah.
like the drums and like Tame and all them niggas, bro. Yeah, I started listening to them, and like, you know, dreamy shit, like rock and, you know, all that type of shit.
It sounds like what I've been venturing into in the last like year or two. I've kind of been going on that journey of listening to all that type of stuff as well. Like I've been venturing into all these different genres that I've like never really listened to or even given a chance to. Okay. And I've like found so much music that I've liked and enjoyed and now listen to on a day to day, and I'm like, damn, because I just kind of got over the hip hop scene, like all the crap that you hearing on the radio and stuff. I was so over it, and I was just ready to find something new that I would enjoy.
Oh god, I don't listen to like a lot of mainstream shit no more, bro. This shit is bad.
It's just man, it's all repetitive too, you know. It's just like a lot of the same messaging out there, and that's what I like about all this indie music that I've been finding, like indie music, and then like you were saying, like what's it called,
what was you talking about?
The wave joint, the one genre you said it was.
Synth pop.
Synth pop, yeah. I couldn't remember what that joint was called. I feel like I know exactly that genre of music that you're talking about. Like it's kind of like EDM a little bit, but it's like not as like hard. It's like more like lighter,
like
type shit.
Or like.
Okay.
Like sometimes it's
okay.
You know,
that's not what I was thinking, but okay, now I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like it's all electronic, bro.
Get that shit, get your blood pumping with that type of shit.
You feel me?
Like rave type music,
shit,
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I want to take a look at this video. It's Theories, right? Theories is the name of the song.
Yeah, Theories.
I want to take a look at this video, and then I'm definitely gonna my next line of questions.
Okay, bet.
So let's check this video out right here.
Revolution is here.
Yo.
Also, real estate. Also,
Always gonna call it theory constant. I don't think it's gonna be that. Find this shit on my phone. Yo, they be like, Mr. Spaceman, where you been at all this time? Nigga, I been tattooing my chakras, trying to meet my soul divine, and I've been healing my conscience through sobriety, trying to ignore the speculating niggas steady eyeing me. And how great is God, cause after all the years of blind believing, I'm clearly seeing progress and getting right with him. Still exploring theories about the life I live, going blow for blow and sparring messes with my mind and shit, yo. Look at all the lonely people, the darkest eyes, a face a blanket over the darkest lies, like when he offered condolences, just roll with it, and recognize the trauma he was holding in. That's why we empathize, cause it's impossible for you to enter this mind of mine, when we can share experiences from similar passing time. Everybody got their own thoughts and feels, and the content of your soul is a reaction to what you live with. Yo, we organisms born to die, but we all got a chance of life no matter how much time it's like. Yo, the greatest spirits die early cause that's a circle. Wisdom and knowledge kill, so hard truth always gonna hurt you. Man, the coldest names play the coldest games. How the fuck else gonna cost $100 billion to hold your name? Say looking down at us, the skyscrapers and cans, just to look at you from high up and kick you over like ants. Yo, we craving explanation for this bullshit. My motherfucking else grandma ain't never Sundays at the pulpit. Hey, I look for answers and answers. My God is in the breeze, you feel it when the wind caresses. But every step is measured, and every head is guesstimating. Check a plan. The chances for the souls to find the holes and excavate them. The destiny I bring could shade the faith, as long as my third eye wait. And yo, energy transfers and never dissipates. So all the angels watching over you don't go away. And even after the sky falls, it's survival dominance and heed to a higher call. Some niggas niggas born to impact the mind of a younger version. Some niggas born to kill, some to live a life of excursion. And I've accepted my destiny, following this car here. To overcome reality, kill all my biggest fears, Mr. Spaceman. Yo, stay up out the way, man. In the darkness, get into my Ray-Bans. When they hear this shit, what they finna say, man? What they finna say? Yo, my theories, let me know yours, nigga. My theories, though.
So bam. So
You'll be back! Emu's get.
shut up, Emu. So first thing that I have to ask is, did you make that beat?
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I like that beat.
I think I got them chords from Outkast Aquemini.
Dang.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I definitely like that beat. Secondly, now there's clearly an elephant in the room. Let's talk about the spacesuit. You feel me? So where did you get that, first of all?
Amazon. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to get it on TikTok shop. So I was trying to get a blue one. I'm about to get a blue one too. I ain't even gonna lie.
That shit is dope.
I appreciate it.
And so, like, how did you feel incorporating that into that? Like, because that's like a different type of costume. You feel me? And I thought it was a good. I think it's a good idea, especially going with the theme of the album. Like, how did you feel like incorporating that?
Yeah, bro. It just like made the character type shit. Like, I think like I always wanted to like be the actual like astronaut, like, and like depict that shit in like video, bro. Cause I never like done videos for. I just do music by myself and shit. Right. So, I wanted to like create an actual theme, actual character. You mean a storyline? I was gonna shoot some skits. I might still shoot some skits though, but like.
So that kind of leads me to this next question of like, are you planning on creating like a character out of this, like an actual like,
spaceman
alias character?
That
you know
should
what I'm
be
saying?
tough,
Kind of
bro.
gimmicky type of thing, you know?
Yeah, bro.
I think that's a good idea.
Little spaceman, bro.
Yeah, because you were talking about doing skits. You know, what were your ideas for those? Do you have
like for instance, like one of these songs, Master Chief, bro. Like, it's literally about how much I smoke for. So it's just like, you mean like if I pass someone the blunt, they start like dying off of that shit. Like that shit would be crazy, bro. But yeah, bro, it'd be shit like that, or like Dark Side of the Moon, where it's like really into my mind, or like Cloudy Mind, where it's like I'm in the clouds and shit, like real.
So talk to me more about your videos. Did you shoot that one yourself, or did you have some help with that one?
I had some help from Z. Shout out Z, bruh.
Okay.
Z Visions.
Okay.
Yeah, we just worked on the concept together. And just made it work. I got the suit, he got the camera. Like, let's
Damn
go.
right.
You feel me?
Damn right.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through your Instagram earlier, like your content that you post for your Instagram. Are you making like your own small content clips, or are you getting help with that?
Not really. I be doing like the editing.
Yeah, like the edits that I was.
I be trying to learn how to edit too, bro. Like, I actually need like a decent like, I guess, platform or whatever it's called, like workstation, to actually do that shit.
For real, like,
because I use CapCut right now.
Yo, and that's a wave. Like I was right about to say, CapCut is like, when you learn, from what I've seen at least, like from other, like, other creators online, like you can create a lot of really dope shit in CapCut.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm trying to get AI in my videos, bro.
Hey man, there's a lot of AI tools you could use for that shit too, bro. There's like video creators now. There's art creators now. Like I use Leonardo.ai to use for like art, like for like flyers, for cover arts, for like all that type of shit. I use Leonardo.ai. That shit is definitely dope.
Like, I'm talking about for videos, bro.
That shit, I still don't have a platform that I like know,
bro, I'm trying
about. Yeah,
search for that shit, bro.
Yeah, because they're out there though. Because I'm seeing all these AI videos.
Right.
So they're out there. But like,
yeah.
I be seeing like ads for shit like that. But then I'll click on it and it ain't what they say it is. So I just be like,
Yeah, that should be disappointing.
No, but AI is definitely. Do you incorporate a lot of AI into your life now?
Nah, not really. Cause I don't use ChatGPT. Shit, the only AI I'll be using is the goddamn on the Google search when it be saying the AI answers. I'll be like, all right, I guess.
Do you
No,
do you have like do you have anything against AI, or are you
Yes,
just like
in music?
why?
AI in music is fucking trash. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like,
Man.
why?
We
Just
could
learn
argue
this
about
shit,
it.
bruh.
We could argue about
What's
it.
up? What's up?
Nah, I mean, cause I think it's useful though. Like it's got good uses and bad uses. Like
Okay.
using AI to help assist you in writing is different than letting AI write a song.
What do
for
you mean by assist, though?
Say you get stuck on a line, right? And you just can't get past this line. You can't think of anything else that would go after it. So what you do is you
It
go
take
in,
time.
you use AI. This is what I would use AI for at this point. I would
Okay.
write a couple lines prior, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, help me create a line that would that would fit after this, right? It would come up with all these different ideas. Now hold on, because I see you over here about that.
Hell no.
Just look, but look, it's what is any different than having multiple writers in the room?
Me personally, I don't fuck with having writers.
Why?
Cause you're the artist, my nigga.
I get that, but with certain
If you
music,
call yourself an artist, then be the artist.
but you're looking at some of the biggest artists in the world have writers. Drake has writers. Kendrick has writers. Everybody has writers.
Drake does have writers, but he like
Not to say that they
at
don't
the
write
same time
all
he
theirs.
writes his own. He
Yeah.
writes his own, just
Yeah.
like Kendrick and like some of his verses and shit. Like, you mean?
Like they're not writing everything for these artists. Like the
Yeah.
artists are still writing themselves, of course. Like Kendrick,
I
I'm
personally
pretty sure
think
Kendrick's
these.
writing his shit.
Yeah, I
but their
personally think
songs-
these niggas like write their verses, but they get their hooks like did and shit.
For sure. I
Yeah.
could definitely, yeah. That would definitely make sense. And it's like structuring the song. I don't know, because like I said, like with the AI though, I would use it to assist me, especially in writing if I get stuck. I'm not going to take the exact lines that they give me, but they'll give me ideas of what I can make that'll give me an idea of a line that I could use. Does that make sense? So I'm not letting it take over my song and or write lines for me. I'm letting it give me ideas for something that I can add.
Bro. Good music comes with time, bro.
100%. 100%. But also, good
Or-
music
or-
comes with the right tools.
Yeah.
Just like producers. Now, going just from songwriting, producer tools. There's all these tools now that I can click one button and AI will create me whatever the fuck I want.
That's so trash, bro.
I'm saying, but
Cause what if somebody go #1 for that shit? and
no,
then,
100%.
they-
But at the same time, like
That's
think about
crazy.
it from a
Off of the
perspective.
push of a button, bro.
Think about it from a perspective of you're new to it, right? You don't really know what you're doing. Like you don't know, like say you don't know how to create melodies, and you're not good at playing any keys, and you can't play any instruments, and you're not good at making drums, and you need some assistance, right? So these tools are good for stuff like that, and
Why you
or
got ears?
and or if you're in a producer situation where you're in a contract with something and you got to drop 100 beats in like 10 days, right? I'm using AI tools to fucking make that shit go faster. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me. Everybody is different.
I mean, honestly,
everybody is different. I love technology. bro.
honestly,
That's
if you
just me.
think about it, AI and taking people's samples are the same thing. They're doing the exact same thing. Without those, think about it like this: without those samples, because he was talking about, oh, but I'm pushing a button, they could be #1. What's the difference from current artists now using people from the 60s, the 50s, their samples, their bass lines, sometimes their lyrics, and then going #1? That's the same thing. It's assistance.
No,
I don't think it's a.
yeah, I
go
don't.
first.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You go.
I don't think personally it's the same thing because
If
you still got like people's like involvement instead of like
well,
just
you
technology.
just said it
Yeah.
comes from the heart. It takes time, but when people use other people's samples, that's just taking somebody else's creativity. The same thing.
You're not wrong about that part, but AI. I feel like AI tools are creating it based off of the AI's information that it's given and its database of what it has
I mean,
in its system.
at
Like
the end of the day,
it
you
could
can
take from samples, though. I guess we don't really know exactly where AI is taking.
you
this
can
shit
go
from.
the old-fashioned way and write songs and take your time and stuff like that. And by God, if you're the great artist that you want to become, then yeah, you'll last. But if you don't get with the times now, you're gonna be left behind.
Yeah.
I mean,
Music is evolving just like everything
yeah, but
else.
you don't necessarily need AI in order to make great music, though.
I'm not saying you need it, but it's going to be a factor, and it's going to be a common factor
It's
throughout
gonna
the
be,
years.
Yeah.
It
You're
is
right,
not-
it's
you
gonna
can't
be a
stop it.
factor,
Hold
'cause-
on. I think it's a factor for people like me who aren't like I'm gifted, but I ain't musically gifted like that. Like I ain't picking up any instrument and just fucking on anything that I fucking play. Like no, I'm not that gifted. You feel me? I'm not that trained. I'm not that talented. I'm talented in doing this stuff. I'm talented in learning how to use technology. I'll tell you that. So it's good for
That's
people
why you
like
use
me.
the synthesizers, bro, to like.
Yeah, and of course, you know, I can do basics and stuff, and I've been learning guitar, so I'm getting better with guitar. But it's like, for the basics of like when I get stuck on certain things, AI is always there to help me, give me ideas that I can like turn into my own. So that's what I like to use it to help assist me, not take over my projects, but assist me
That shit
personally.
is gonna give a nigga ideas to destroy the world, my nigga.
Destroy something that's already fucked anyway.
Destroy the world itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that shit gonna be Terminator, bro.
If anything, it's something that's. If anything, well, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But if anything, if AI did decide to take over, it is something that is needed. Humans are idiots, selfish, greedy, gluttony, like prideful, like. Humans destroy shit for no reason. So if AI comes in and was like, you know what, the real problem with the world, the Earth, is y'all. We got to get rid of y'all.
That'd be justified, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it
It
is.
would suck, but like, damn. What do you expect, bro?
Yeah, I ain't trying to. I don't know though.
I got no. I asked this question today. I was like, was Thanos right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Niggas be so quick,
Yes.
bruh. Explain why.
Only first and foremost, I believe heavily with the Charles Darwin law. Only the strong survive.
Strong survive.
But with his option to take half the universe, there is no only tall people, only short. It's a mixture. It's generated to the 10th time. You don't know who's gonna get picked. You take the slot, but the ones that are left, it's not all sugars and joyful shit. Like you gonna have to work extra hard, but you survive. The other ones disappear. They don't feel nothing. They don't miss nothing. They just become energy. Boom.
Is
He
that
was
why
right.
John Cena turned heel?
Huh?
Is that why John Cena turned heel?
Turned who?
Oh, you say that?
John Cena turned heel, turned to a bad guy. No,
When? When did he turn to a bad guy?
like a couple weeks ago
Yeah, a month ago, I think.
at fucking Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you know
the
that.
movie deals ain't gonna last forever. You play the same role. He can't do what The Rock does. So
But he sided with
The
the Rock.
Rock is.
we
Fuck.
I mean, if you ask me though, John Cena is kind of pretty much right up there with the Rock right now.
who?
John Cena.
Boy, you out your rabbit ass mind.
Hold on, but the Rock's last fucking 5 movies have been flops. Like,
We talking about the Scorpion King
bro,
game
but
plan.
we talking about
Come on.
Fuck The
Ricky
Rock.
Stenicki. We talking
I ain't
about.
gonna lie.
The Rock got movies, nigga. Like
I mean, John Cena's in some movies too, though. He
John
in
Cena- I fuck
Suicide
with
Squad.
John Cena,
he-
bro. I don't fuck with The Rock no more.
What's wrong with the Rock?
Fast and Furious
I just don't fuck with Fast and Furious.
and Black Adam.
oh, that was a good movie. He looked just like.
No, bro. I'm talking about the Superman shit.
Oh, that was that's
The Black Adam Superman shit.
that's a
I don't
DC
fuck with him
thing.
because of that.
I didn't even see that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Cause apparently the nigga was like, yeah, I want I want Black Adam to fight Superman when he's like the arch enemy of Shazam.
but it's
You
in the
feel me?
comics
That's-
though.
So
It's accurate.
nigga,
was
why
an
do you
accurate
want to
movie.
fight Superman, bruh? Just fight your fucking arch nemesis, my nigga. Like damn.
I ain't hip to any of it. I ain't gonna lie. So.
But he tied it into John Cena and wrestling and all that, so it works.
I fuck
It's
with
there.
John Cena, bruh.
But he broke up
'Cause
with
of
all of us, bro.
Peacemaker.
Huh?
John Cena broke up with all of us, bro.
All of who?
I gotta show you that shit, bro. Like his whole promo after the fact, he literally was like, he just broke up with all of us, bro. Shit broke my heart.
I want to be sorry, but like
Nah, I'm
okay,
just fucking with y'all.
sorry.
Nah, man. But back to the AI talk. AI is gonna take over the world. It's gonna kill us all.
Dio. All right, bet. Countdown begins.
It's like, nah. All right, so I want to talk about your recording process, bro. You know, so I see that you've been rocking with what it seems like a fairly new studio, or what's that?
I don't have
Talk
a
to me,
studio at all.
Damn.
I just record off my laptop with a mic. Actually, my mic stand broke or some shit happened to it. I don't know why the fuck it won't like. I don't know, bro. This shit is weird. But I just hold up the mic like this in my hand and I just rap like that. But yeah, that shit been turning out well, bro. Like I use Logic Pro to like mix and record all my shit.
Good shit.
And make beats.
Mm-hmm.
It be having some crazy sounds on there too.
Yeah, Logic Pro's dope, man.
Yeah,
For real.
that should be tough.
Damn right. So you're pretty much, because that trumps all the other questions that I had about that. So you're pretty much doing that shit just all on your own right now, mixing all that shit.
Yep.
Damn
all
right.
That shit, bro.
How does that feel being able to do that?
Bro, lovely, bro. Cause when I go to the actual studio and like, bro, they don't hear the shit that I'm hearing, especially if they like older than me, bro. Like I can't do that no more, bro. It just took like time for me to figure that shit out. I like doing that shit by myself where I can like, like have my own sound to it. Like like I don't know, bro. I was gonna say develop my own shit.
It's definitely more rewarding. You know, it's more rewarding being able to like, cause you know what you want your sound to be, and all it takes is just like figuring out how to get there. And once you get there, it's all just like, all right, bet now I know how to get there, and then now you got your sound. You know.
Is it tough for you to take criticism?
Hell no. Actually, sometimes.
Because I was listening to the statement, and he was like, you know, it's older cats and stuff, and they can't really get the music and stuff. But are you planning to just do everything by yourself, your whole musical run?
I actually hate doing shit by myself now. I like collabing with people more, cause you mean that shit fun, bro. Like real shit. That shit tough. Like getting to know other personalities and like having their ears and their inputs on like music and shit. That shit is tough, bro.
Those link sessions were cool, man.
Yeah.
Those link sessions that that's where I met you at, was with the Link, man. Shout out to the Link Creative, man.
Yeah.
Those sessions were definitely dope. Like a lot of like just like-minded people just coming around each other, just all good vibes for real. Like I ain't feel uncomfortable at any of them joints. Like everything was just cool. You know what I mean? Oh god. Yeah. Those are the vibes I fucks with, man. Like them like big group sessions and shit. Everybody just kind of
I love big
make
group
something
sessions,
out of nothing.
Bro.
You know.
I had another big group session. My actual first one was it was my junior or something, high school, either sophomore or junior. And it was in Memphis with they was called Unapologetic, bro. Actually, I think they still call Unapologetic. It's I Make Mad Beats, Pro, what's the dude with the pink hat with the ears, Weirdo from Memphis. Yeah, they all tough, bro. So yeah, that was my first one, bro. It was like me and with like 5 or 6 other like high schoolers, and we was just, bro, we was cooking. Bro, our songs are so tough. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah.
Damn right. Well, shit, let's take a minute to get into this next one. I can't even read from here out what song it is. I guess we're gonna find out once we listen. Then we'll talk about it here in a second.
Welcome to the Spaceman Dimension. Yo. Yeah, they call me Master T. No Halo shit, nigga. Spaceman, yo. Yeah, I be on the bus, hold on, they call me Master T. Yeah, smoking on so much cookie, I need a sponsor from Louisiana. Yeah, I can't hesitate to roll a light and smoke some green. Yeah, taking over the world is just my way of blowing off steam. Yo, where is Mr. Spaceman? Is he getting hot? Yo, rolling up, play Uno, they know Astro smoke them dry. Damn, he done faced on 2, 3 points, I know that nigga fly. Yeah, taking over the world, I'm kicking back on cloud 9. I just had to ask another one, and I'm blowing start till my lungs got me breathing heavy as shit. I still boss to the gas smoking road, shaking my head or not. I got the whole world on my tether. I'm swinging the fuck got a target. I hop on the mic and I'm PBD sobbing. Man, quit playing like I know legit fucking artist. All my credits so I ain't not a name. I'm a fucking change. Shit, I've been winning shit drop. I'ma take out their motherfucking breath like, damn. They said anyone could do it, I do it. No matter, I ain't do it in bed. All that begging for BS is on my control. All his hands roll up and say bland. I'm super tough like a target. He ain't no bitch on my gun and I does what he's saying. I put some tape on full blast and I'll start smiling on the stage. Space man cannon, step on down, two down, already know. Yeah, when they start the photo, tell me I ain't never told. Fuck the shit they be saying, they fuck with Astro, nigga like G Gray, how they got wrong. Let all this I can die, nigga roll up, watch space man control. Yeah, I be on the bus, hold on, they call me Master G. Yeah, smoking on so much cookie, I need a sponsor from Louisiana. Damn, I can't hesitate to roll up light and smoke some green. Yeah, taking over the world, it's just my way up on our scene. Yo, where is Mr. Spaceman? Is he getting hot? Yo, rolling up, play on no, they don't ask, so smoke them dry. Damn, eat up face on 2, 3 blunts, I know that nigga fire. Yeah, taking over the world, I'm kicking back on cloud 9.
Dude, is that the fucking spaceman?
Yeah.
Damn right. Yeah, I definitely hear the space vibes in them joints, man.
Hell yeah, that's it.
So tell me about this record right here.
Master Chief is about how much I smoke. I be holding the blunt so long they call me Master Chief, my nigga. Yeah. I learned that shit
the
from
blunts, bro. You be chief keeping the blunts, bro.
Sometimes, bro. I be fried, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, bro. I learned that shit from Philly, bro, cause them niggas used to say that shit. They used to be like, "All right, Master Chief." Like, what the fuck? And yeah, bro. So yeah, bro. I got the production like idea shit from like Rage and shit. Like underground rap. Like I started listening to Autumn, Yeet, fucking Summers, goddamn, Glow from the Four, SGP West, like all them niggas, bruh. That shit, yeah, that shit's so tough. But
So,
yeah.
Tell me about your vocal chain. Like, what have you learned about the mixing process so far?
Fuck. EQ, compressor, multi-band, limiter, reverb, delay. And then you got your main vocals.
Pretty much there. What
Yeah.
what do you use like plugin wise?
Stock. I ain't even gonna lie, 'cause so I be trying to get my voice like right,
Mm-hmm.
like vocally. You
Yeah.
feel me? Instead of like, using all type of stuff. But I like use some stuff to like make some effects and shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, I be
So-
chilling.
So like, where's your interest? Like, are you interested in furthering like your knowledge on the mixing and mastering, or are you like just kind of like happy with just learning how to record and do the cool effects, and then like, are you gonna just go back to the studio later? Like, what's your goals with that?
I think I want to experiment like just with hella shit, bro. Like, I took this one class at Temple. It was we got to use like actual synthesizers, like making the melody, like the sounds and like tape recording and all that type of shit. That shit got me better at sampling, really.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, I want to experiment with all that and like just see where sound like can go and shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
While still making shit that's enjoyable for like people. You mean?
Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy making beats more or like mixing and all that?
I actually hate mixing. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm starting to like it a little bit more, cause
It can be frustrating.
yeah, as fuck. Yeah. yeah, I've been trying to get better with like mixing and shit.
Yeah.
Like just learning what sounds good, what you know is like heavy on the ears when it's turned all the way up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I know. I mean, for me with beats, like a lot of the mixing for me with beats is like simple EQ and then like a lot of leveling. Like I'll do more leveling than anything, and then
Yeah.
just kind of let the samples be what they are. Because I be using Splice to find all the samples for the most part. So like a lot of their like kicks and drums and shit, they're already high quality samples. So you level them shits out, and then you let the fucking mastering and shit do all of its job, and you get them shits bumping. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So Ed, you've been sitting quiet for a while, you know. It's your turn. Run it down.
I'm more strategic with mine. So, explaining your music to the public. Who's your target audience? Like, who do you speak for?
Shit, lonely smokers, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna say lonely, just like people that, or like people that go through shit. You feel me? Anybody that goes through shit, bruh. Um, shit, cause I talk about everything I go through, and I don't know. I think of my music. I like try to see if anyone else is going through what I go through. You feel me? Cause especially cause of how I write shit is kind of conversational. You feel me? So yeah, that's my target audience. Like people that go through shit that could possibly be going through this shit I go through. Think about this shit I think about. You feel me?
I can
Yeah.
dig it. Now, earlier you were talking about, dropping out of school. You wanted to get some money. You wanted to follow this path. You know what I'm saying? So since the beginning till now, because you said you were what, 22?
Yeah.
So from then till now, do you still think you made the right decision?
No, cause I'm going back to school.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go back get that degree, bro.
Because I was asking because, a lot of kids nowadays,
Stay in
because
school, niggas.
the screen is constantly in the faces, they get in touch. They really feel like, hey, yo, I'm just like this artist. I want to be just like this artist. I see them everywhere. So you got people out there looking. They're going to look at this interview and be like, okay, let's see where your head's at now. Because everybody's going to have that dream. You know what I'm saying? But are you going to go?
The only reason I'll say yes is so I could get away from the noise and the lights and all that type. I got too caught up. I ain't even gonna lie. So a nigga had to step away for a little bit. Shit. So if niggas got the lights on them and like if niggas got the lights on them, like don't get caught up in that shit, bruh. Like don't. Don't fall in too deep, my nigga. Like real shit.
So be humble or be aware?
Both.
Mm.
Be humble and aware, my nigga, because you never know who is looking. Never know. So,
Very true.
yeah.
You could have a very important person in the building. You doing a show or something, right? You might have a freaking executive from whoever the fuck in the building. You come in there with the wrong demeanor. They try to say something to you after you perform. You just kind of brush them off. You could have just missed out on $1 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Feel me? It's like,
That's why I try to address everybody when I walk into the room, bruh. And have manners, my nigga. Some niggas don't have manners, bruh. That shit is crazy to me, bruh. Like niggas don't say thank you and please, my nigga. That shit works me. I ain't gonna lie.
Some people don't believe that it's deserved. Everything has to have an exchange value. What does your please mean to me? Like, how much is your please worth? You know what I'm saying? That's how people think about everything.
that deep though.
But it is nowadays.
Yeah.
You said everything has to have an exchange value. So
Yeah.
just being nice to somebody.
Everybody wants something out of something.
I don't think everybody, bro.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if I'm with you on that.
Nah.
I
Cause
don't know.
a person might want like helping out people as like healing for themselves. You feel me?
You might have
So in the
you might
way
have a
that's
couple,
like,
but most of the general populace, they see a dollar sign for service.
yeah. That's why the church is so fucked up, bro.
In what regards are we talking about here?
What do you mean?
Like, for like you said, it's like a service.
Nowadays, people will not give services without money.
But I'm saying, like, I'm just
Money
talking about like
and/or
everyday
trade.
interaction.
He said please and a thank you and stuff like that. Most people will be like, okay, how much you gonna give me to say something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it might not be
Zero, nigga.
and it might not
Hold
be.
on. Hold on. So I open the door for you, right? Or you open the door for me, or whatever. I'm just like, thank you. You're expecting something out of that?
Not me necessarily, but I'm just saying people think like
Yeah.
everything is. How do I explain this shit for you? People want something for something. Like it has to have a valuable exchange. You can't get something off of just being nice anymore. Like doing the nice things. Yeah, you might do it and you might be like, damn, you can't open the door for me. You can't do this, da da da. People might look at you and be like, for what? What are you giving me? What are you doing for me? Service for service.
Okay.
My bad. It looked like it was taking for a long time for you to process.
Yeah, nah, it's all good.
You're there though. I see you there. But yeah, so
Well, what's a point in your career that made you realize like you're doing the right thing for yourself?
To be honest, I still don't think I've got to the point where I think I'm doing the right thing. I think I'm taking the right steps. Maybe. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't have confidence in the steps that I'm taking, but it's just like a we'll see.
you're always gonna question both your moves and your motives.
Yeah.
And the older you get, you're gonna be thinking about shit, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, when I was 21, I did this. This affect this, and it's a domino effect." But if you go down there, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I will ask you though, by you being at this age right now, and I know where your dreams are, and what you're working towards. But a lot of people don't talk about backup plans. Like, if you weren't doing the music, what would you do?
To be honest, I ain't figured that out yet, but I have gotten into like management. You feel me? Like finding the artists, producing, developing them. Maybe sometimes not even producing, just you link up with this person.
Set it up.
I'm
Middleman.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty good at that shit. Like, you mean? So
Like setting up, like setting up situations type
Like-
shit, like
yeah,
putting people in,
like-
like with
Yeah,
the right
being a
people in the
middleman.
room.
Like,
and all
hey,
that.
yo, I know homie does this. This is what you was
you
looking
feel
for.
me? Yeah, that
You
type
meet
shit.
through my
Y'all would
name.
be tough together.
Yeah.
Like type shit.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
there's a lot of money
yeah.
in that too. Like,
Cause I think I know what sounds like good to the general, you mean, people and shit.
yeah,
Like I can see where people don't like certain things. You feel me?
like you
so-
can see the mainstream music and all that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, commercial music, that type of shit.
So that would be tough, like managing an artist.
It's an open market. All the big players are falling down. All the ones
Yeah,
that
get these old niggas out of here, bro.
They're
Gonna lie,
falling-
though.
they're falling
yeah,
down.
but hold on, man. See,
Get
I'm
these
just an
old niggas
soul,
outta
man. I'm
here,
an old
bruh.
soul, bro. I really am. Nah, the old people are why the young people get to do what the young people do.
Nah,
I
but
mean,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
that's true. Like, props to y'all. But
you-
y'all been here for too long, my nigga. Let a young nigga get the spotlight, bruh.
Nah, that's
it's
fair.
it's just one of those things where now the artists, they have an expiration date. Everyone that comes on the scene, you can look at them through their first 2 songs and know, oh, they're gonna be here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be here for 3. They might be here for 8 months.
Well, a lot of them. That's because a lot of them are like for now artists. They're like the ones who like go viral for something, and then like people start off of whatever trend they create, and then they're cool for 15 minutes, and then nobody cares about them anymore, so they shelf them.
But moving
Or they
forward,
cool until they fuck
hold
up.
on, and that's the
Or
old.
until they
Tommy
get
Richmond.
shot.
That's the old fashioned way. Put them on the show.
Tommy
You
Richmond was
need
cool
a
too.
new somebody that understands the market, knows how fast it goes, and be like, you know what? All right, cool. You the song of the week. Boom, boom, boom. We gonna rack the door off of this. and just have a bunch of them.
Hold on.
And
I
you do it
have-
like that.
That kind of leads me to the question though, like, how did exactly he fuck up? Is it because he said Tommy Richmond? Is it because he said he was a singer, not a rapper? Is that
Like, in my personal opinion, he dismissed like hip hop, bruh. He was like, I'm not hip hop or some shit like that.
Because you get
he
put
said
in
that too.
because in the entertainment world, you get
But
in a lane. They put you in a lane when they do that. I mean, the
Yeah,
rap
that's true.
hip hop category has such a bad name on it
yeah,
that most artists want to be just, hey, I'm a pop star.
But I think they were labeling him as a
but
rapper.
you should know the type of shit you gonna get for that.
I mean, to me, the way I look at it is like, label me what you want. Do you like my music? Like, that's kind of how I look at it. I wouldn't even
Shit, I
really
listen
question,
to-
like, if
I
you want to
still
label me a
play the
rapper.
album.
label
Look
me
what
a
happened
rapper.
to Post.
Yeah.
He did a song. He thought it was dope. He's been doing music for a long time. He does jump from genre to genre, funny music, dope music. So when he made White Iverson, everybody's like, oh, it's another white rapper. This is how we rocking. He's a rapper. But then as soon as he did pop, then he did rock songs. Everybody's like, then he did country. Everybody's like, what
switching up.
are you switching?
Yeah.
Nah, I like music. You put me in a
Yeah.
box for no reason.
That's what I hate about that shit. It's like, yeah, why put somebody into that, like, into a
that's what they
small
blew up
box?
off.
Like, that's so
So he
silly
didn't
to me.
mess
If
up
you
for
like
saying
music,
that.
you like music. Yeah, like,
I'm
to me, Post didn't do anything wrong. He likes other
No, I'm
music.
saying
so
Tommy.
he's
Tommy
just-
didn't do anything wrong.
And
Announcing,
that's what-
hey, look.
And that's kind of why I asked, because I still don't feel like he did anything wrong. He just didn't want to be categorized as a rapper. He wants to be categorized as a singer. All right, he is technically singing on the records. Like,
Yeah.
he is.
Because years later,
So-
they're going to be like, oh, he switched up because that's how people do. And nobody wants
I like
to deal
his
with that.
music personally. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
Tommy Richmond songs that I actually listen to, like, a lot. So it's,
saying, nigga,
he
be
makes
on my
good
playlist,
music, you
bruh.
know? So I don't know. I mean, I think he's dope. You feel me? But I also feel like everybody is just quick to just try to find something wrong with everybody. Like, everybody who pops off. Like, I feel like there's
Yeah.
always just, like, those fucking barrage of haters that just find something to just
Yep.
be like,
It's-
nope, that person's fucking dumb
No,
now. We
it's
don't
not
like him
that.
anymore.
It's not that. It's just that some people watch the come ups. They watch it. And we watch how people switch and they turn. So, yes, some are haters, but some people are that reality check. Like, hey, look, you're not perfect. Remember, last week you was just where we was at. You know what I'm saying?
You thinking that
And
life
I
be
think-
getting to these motherfuckers too
Hey,
quick.
no. And I think sometimes when people get big, they should look at those comments just to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did come from here. I don't necessarily have to still live there, still act like that. I'm bettering myself.
Yeah.
But some people need a reality check because you just like, damn, you really did switch up. You really did. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm.
Facts on reality.
Well, I mean, what is switching up? You feel me? What is switching up though? Like, what are you considering switching up? Like,
Being
is it,
different on your character for.
Hold on. But is growing, like, wait, just let me get it out. Is growing above a certain level really switching up? Like, sometimes in life, this is just my opinion here. Sometimes in life, you outgrow people, right? So if you feel like you've outgrown everybody
That's
around
cool,
you,
but you ain't gotta like go back and like do some dumb shit to tarnish their character.
no,
You feel me?
100%. No, I agree with that 100%. But that's why I also asked what do we mean by switching up?
I'm not
'Cause,
even.
like, if
I'm
you're-
not
if you
talking
get to a
about
point-
people. I'm talking about your character, your essence. You change
you
who
as a
you
person.
are
Okay.
because of a dollar
Okay.
or a status.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
switching up.
Okay, I feel you.
If I hit the lottery tonight and I get 350 million and you hit my phone, you be like, hey, Barry, we still playing the game? Fuck you, nigga. How you still got my phone number? That's switching up. That's changing your essence. Like, you're not, come on now, what? And motherfuckers that get that big head on them do that. That's why you see a lot of people exposing them. You just like, damn. So they really like that? But yeah, because you fake. And
No, I
now
can
we got
do-
the technology where I ain't got to hold this in. I can say it. I don't give a fuck.
I
and I
can
get something
definitely
out
see
of
what
it.
you mean. I can see what you mean on a personal level, but then a business level, right? On a business level, right? If you're an artist, for say, right, and you start blowing up, and you have people in your circle who are just they're not really doing much, right? So you got to kind of leave them behind because they're not doing anything, and you have to pay for it. You have to understand as an artist, touring and all that, you have to pay for all that shit, hotels, all that, all the food and shit that you got to feed everybody. Like you got to pay for all this shit, right? So you start leaving some of these people behind, and you're going off on your own, and now all these people feel like you switched up because you left them behind because they weren't really doing anything for you anyway, you know? Like, so what do you say about something like a situation like that?
Well, that first and foremost, that's a whole different situation.
But
If
that's what
someone
I
is
mean
doing
by
something
switching
for
up.
you,
Like that's
if
what
you're-
I'm like.
if
There's, like-
somebody's doing something for you, that's totally different. I'm talking about if me and you were cool,
Mhm.
some grand thing happened to me or one of us, and we try to contact each other or do our normal thing, and then you go a different way, that's switching up. You know what I'm saying?
I get
not
rich,
not
and I'm
not
just like,
having
fuck you.
not having motherfuckers around you. Doesn't hey look, you supposed to be the sound guy, and the sound guy eating a sandwich. Nigga, you ain't doing your work. You fired.
Mm.
That's totally different.
Nah, I definitely understand what you're saying. Because yeah, if you just like fuck everybody. But you know, that's really all I got on it.
Type shit.
That's about all I got on it.
Which I mean, let me ask you this though, honestly, what is your end goal? Like, what do you want to have by the end of your journey? Not in life, or just music, or whatever you future plans, producer, engineer, actor, shit.
And go. I want to work with the artists I've been looking up to my whole life, bro. Like all the Kendricks and the Uzis and the Travis, you know, all them niggas, bro.
Well, hold up, they the ones
But at
getting
the
older
same
now.
time-
What you mean? They the old
But at the
heads
same
now.
time, like them the niggas I listened to when I was a jit,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
yeah, bro. Them
Damn right.
yeah, them niggas tough, bro.
Yeah.
But like for real, I think personally, I just want people to hear me out, bro. Like, cause I've been at this shit for a long time, bro. And at this point, I just want people to hear me out, and hopefully like relate to the situations that I go through, bro. And
Are you?
you know, find some. I don't know, like find some type of. I was gonna say like relation within the message or like not relation but like
Well, what does your music mean to you?
shit life, like my music is my life, man. Shit, music is life, bruh. Like everything you do is music, bruh. Like real shit, you go to work, feel me, come home, take care of the kids, take a shower, that's music, bruh. Like it's just the music of everyday life, bruh. Like
So you,
and everything you hear, everything you see is music, bro.
so you said you wanted to be heard. You wanted people to relate, or at least try to relate and listen. You know what I'm saying? Catch the vibe. Take the journey.
Because I could say some shit like, yeah, I want to be the biggest artist in the world, blah, blah, blah. But, like, what are people actually holding on to? You feel me?
Well, I wasn't even going to say that. I was going to say you want this, but are you executing it? Like, are you putting yourself in the right position so you can expand your voice?
Yeah, I think so, man. Well, lately I have been because, shit, it ain't take me till I went to Temple in 22, bruh, and it only took then to like for me to start realizing you have to like to be an artist, you have to have some type of connectivity, bruh. You had like to get fans in the first place, you gotta at least speak to somebody or relate to somebody on some type of level, bruh. So I don't know. I just hope that with my music, I can do that, bruh, and I can execute, and I think I do execute that in the best way I see how, bruh. Yeah.
What's one of the like most important lessons that you've learned throughout your experience?
Fuck. Fuck. That's a hard question. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I'll give you a few things I have learned is shit, don't let people play with your money, bro. Never, 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 never. and crash out on them when they do, my nigga. I don't care, bro. Like when it comes, cause that seems to be the only form of respect, bro, is about money, bro. So you have to stand up for what you believe in by any means possible, my nigga. Yeah, that's another one. Stand up for what you believe in. Then another one, like stay on lock, bro. Like, what was I gonna say? Stay locked in, bro. Yeah, stay locked in like all the time, bro. Like especially when you like trying to develop your shit and like trying to get to another level. Like, yeah, stay locked in. Yeah, be creative.
Damn,
Like,
right.
what the fuck? Make this shit fun. What the hell?
Definitely, I would tell artists definitely have fun with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna question everybody's intelligence, but for the artists out there that make music of a derogatory category, uh, you can see your past predecessors what they did. You know what I'm saying? And all of them end with a bad story. So you ain't gotta imitate no more. You ain't gotta be something you're not. It's
You don't have to be something you not, my nigga. Thank you. What the fuck?
There's
Y'all niggas
literally people
doing?
all over the internet with disfigured, going through bullshit, having a fucked up day. But when they make them videos, they having fun. When they in their hobby and in their zone, they having fun. I would say for the artists, have fun again.
Yeah.
Do what you want. If you want to fucking paint yourself all type of rainbows and do videos in the grass,
Hell
do that
yeah.
shit.
Do
Because
that shit, nigga.
people are
right.
looking for something new.
It's
They
a
looking
free
for something
country
fresh.
for now.
Yeah, and I mean, music's just it's about expressing yourself. You know, like the most important music I think to me is the music that's really expressing who you are and like putting your message out. Because like you were talking about earlier, like you wonder if other people are going through the same things. They are. Like there's other people. I think we all go through similar things through life, maybe at different points in our life. But I feel like we all experience so many of the similar, like same things in
Yep.
life. It's just we all, you know, different points. But
You know,
somebody will know your message.
the most
somebody
annoying
will
thing though.
will respect it.
Yeah.
You said what?
You know the most annoying thing about that?
What?
Living, different experiences and shit. When somebody older tells you something exactly how it's gonna happen, and you're so young and naive that you don't listen. But then when you hit their age, you telling somebody else younger the same thing. But deep down inside, I was just here. I know they're not gonna listen. They're gonna do it anyway. It's like a repeated endless cycle, bro.
Yep.
Well, you know, some things
Endless
in life,
cycle.
it's like we have to learn by experience. Like certain
Yeah.
things, it's just like
I
we
listen
won't.
to old people now, but I don't like to. You feel me?
Because they just know, bro. If I could go back in time, I would literally everything. It was a blueprint. The blueprint was given when they be like, God, please give me a sign.
It's like times are different.
Like-
Times are different, but people are the same.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
It's like it's right there, and people don't see it and gonna grab it, and then your enlightenment starts when you start to see your flaws and understand how you could correct them. You know what I'm saying? And move. That is true enlightenment, peace. And be like, okay, cool. You know, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find, bro. True enlightenment, true peace, bro. Cause
You
nigga-
take the world for what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's simple, bro.
Yeah.
Damn right. So, well, that's pretty much the interview section right there. That was all the interview questions that I had. So
Hell yeah.
I know earlier we was talking about some shit. If y'all are trying to get into it, we can get into it for a few minutes. We still got some time left on the show.
So
We was talking about beliefs earlier, right? Now we're not gonna go too deep into the rabbit hole. I'm gonna just put my point on this. I think it's important to believe in whatever it is that you believe in. I think it's important to believe in something. You know what I mean?
facts.
No matter what it is you believe or how you believe or whatever, just I think it's important to believe in something. You know what I mean? How is like has your spiritual journey affected your music at all?
Yes, bro. That's technically what the album is about. Like, me going on my spiritual journey, like since I got here, and finding God and trying to find ways in, I guess learning about Him, You feel me? Yeah.
What have you found so far?
Shit. Personally, I feel like everything is everything. So like, I don't know, like everything is like atoms and shit. Like,
Mm.
you mean like the hard like facts and shit. Like, I'm not saying like, fuck. I ain't saying like Christianity and shit ain't hard facts, bro. But like when I read that shit, like the Old Testament and shit, bro, and I just read some of this, it's like, yo. But it's like some crazy shit, bro. Go read the Old Testament, my nigga.
I mean, to piece it all together, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Again, when you really open yourself up to the stories and the passages and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's what
that,
I was just finna say, bro.
and you can see the relatability from then to now. You kind of question yourself and be like, okay, is this real? And if this is real, and I do truly believe in everything that this book says, and what my faith has given me, the world is a crazy place. The beings that we are is a crazy thing. Everything is everything. We, like I said earlier, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but we are here. We're moving. We're growing. We're born. We die. It is a weird concept. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where you get it. I see where your head was at, but it wasn't. It just wasn't spitting.
Yeah. I be having a hard time. That's why I write music, fool, like to express my points and shit. But I was finna talk about what was I finna talk about? It was something you said about fuck, I can't even remember that shit. Nigga be fried.
It's gonna hit you later when you're driving. I hate that
God.
shit too.
Oh god.
Like you be having a deep conversation,
God,
and you
yo.
know this point is gonna make everything, but then you forget you drive home. You might hit the brakes and be like, "Damn, here you go."
man.
That's when you gotta pull
Damn.
over. Everybody getting in the
dog.
group chat.
Hell
This is
nah.
what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Everybody getting in the group chat.
Nah.
Where do y'all feel like? I don't want to go too heavy on religion, but where do y'all feel like the music industry is gonna go from this point? I feel like personally, a lot of people are starting to just be over the killing each other, drug pop boom boom
I'm
bullshit.
tired of that shit, bro.
I think a
Stop
lot of
rapping
people
about
are
that
starting
shit.
to get over it at this point. Do you feel like hip hop is gonna die out and something else is really gonna take over again, like
No.
rocking the '80s type
Because
shit, or like
minorities, poverty, all of that is still going to exist. People are going to get killed. People are going to get robbed. People are going to have fires. People are going to lose everything. People are going to hit rock bottom, and they're not going to have an outlet. And rap and hip hop is going to be that outlet. That is
So,
not necessarily
let me
that is what it
ask-
was for, but
Do you think that the message in hip hop music will begin to shift to a more positive, more brighter message, more relatable message, more not like?
it is already here. You have people that do positive messages.
Yeah.
It just doesn't get promoted.
But that's
because
that's what I'm saying though. The mainstream message that's being promoted. Do you feel like there's a chance that a more positive message? Because I feel like the mainstream message that's promoted for the most part is sex, guns, drugs.
people can't drop their ego or pride. And they're not going to be able to speak up against somebody else. If you're a crowd that says, "Nah, man, this shit's garbage," against a crowd that's 100 that says, "Man, this shit fire," push come to shove, that person gonna give up. Yeah, it's got to be a strong person that stand on what they want. But most of the people that pay for these songs to be played on the radio, in the clubs, music videos, and all that, yeah, they're the 100. It's just people would literally have to drop their ego and pride for that to happen.
For hip hop. Well, I don't think hip hop will ever die out.
Yeah, cause niggas always gonna be rapping, bro.
Yeah.
Rapping is a musical like art form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think that my hope is that the message in the majority of hip hop music will be different. Like, let's go back to the fucking like Ja Rule days and shit. Like, fucking Fat Joe and fucking Ashanti.
Ja
and
Rule was
shit.
talking about crack.
I was Ja
fucking
Rule the
bitches.
first one.
Nah, I'm just talking about that style of music.
Fat
I ain't
Joe
talking
was
about that. I'm
it
talking
was more
about
s-
I'm talking about like the music where the rappers were rapping the verses, the girls were singing the hooks, and it was just like
You put them in
music for the
boxes.
ladies. You feel me?
Put them in
Like
boxes.
the dudes like Mario singing the hook, and then a rapper going in and
Bro.
like fucking Lil Wayne going in singing a verse, like those types of songs.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
come
bro.
on.
I don't mean to do this to you, but I hate people with that fucking concept when they be like,
Why, bro?
"Oh my
That shit was
gosh, I
so
love
good, bro.
I love the old time music. I love that." What they were good at back then is subliminals. They would tell you something exactly how they doing it, but put it in so much code that people wouldn't understand, and or unless you was hip to it.
Bro.
Nowadays, it's just fucking. I want to fuck Sandy down the street. They just gonna say it and make it rhyme. I want to kill Jacob that live on
but the
37th
thing is,
Street.
look. The thing is, they always have done that shit, bruh. They just do it in different ways.
Yeah,
Like that's all it is. It's just the sound, and when sound develops, people's ears are not used to that shit, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, what are these new niggas like on this shit?"
I get all that, but I'm still saying like the style of music just sounded better.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Shit, that new Cardi was tough.
why do you think? Have you seen? Have you seen? I want y'all to look that up. Look that up tonight. YNs do R&B, trap R&B,
I think I've seen some shit
and
like
literally
that,
they're
bro.
singing about killing,
Yeah,
shooting, stabbing,
yeah.
selling. So that's what you want. You just want. If that's the case, you just have females sing on your hooks, and you can still talk about selling nickels and dimes on the street. That mean
I just
that's better sounding.
I don't
You
know.
want her to sing about it.
I mean, me, I don't be selling nickels and dimes on the streets.
I'm just saying. But that's
I
what
think
they're gonna go to.
I think I just don't like relate to a lot of it. Like as far as like the street life and all that shit. I was never a street guy, bro. And that's why I feel like I can't relate to a lot of the like shoot 'em up music because I'm not from that life, bro.
You find your category. You said you was looking up
Yeah.
independent.
Oh, I mean, I listen to all types of shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's some songs, honestly, that you've been playing that I'm starting to be like, all right, this shit is actually kind of catchy. So I'm like trying to appreciate more of like I've always tried to appreciate hip hop for like the catchiness of the songs and like some of the lyrics are even though I might not like them, they're like catchy lyrics and or clever lyrics, shit like that. It's just like the super repetitive like certain bars that you just hear in like every record from everybody, and it's just
mean,
like, oh,
Yeah.
come on,
That's
give me
bound
something
to happen.
else.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
It's filler.
You can only rap or rhyme so many things with so many words before you hear the same
That's
thing.
what I'm like. Come on, like let's. I remember there was a time. See, I'm an old soul, motherfucker. I swear
That's
to
why I
God.
try to write shit like differently, bro. Like every bar, I'm like, I know I said that.
Not
shit
even
before.
matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say I remember a time. Even now, like just Kendrick. I'm gonna say Kendrick.
Damn.
They come up with so many lines that are just so clever that you could just like Lil Wayne is one of the like most I want to say one of the top people on my list personally who can come up with like metaphors and fucking anomalies and just all these type of bars that
Nigga
just
said anomalies.
like this motherfucker would come up with all types of shit that would just be like, damn, Kendrick does the same shit. J. Cole even can do it. Like a lot of these rappers can. It's just like you're going so much into what you think everybody wants. I mean, I guess a lot of people want that shit, but
Yeah.
me, I don't know.
Because
I
guess
think, like you said, because it's only a certain amount of words, bro. I ain't
It's
gonna
only-
lie to you.
it's only a certain amount of words, and people are trying to get that bag. Think about it like this: some of them, the ones that are not overnight successes, have been in the game for 5, 10, 13, 20 plus years, doing they type of music, following their same type of routine, not following the trends, not following the waves, and eventually they break and they can't take it no more. So they gonna follow the cat hat sat on the rat. Like, they gonna do that because guess what? Fuck it. My dreams is taking too long. I need to speed this shit up.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to them. That's why when you see these artists and you fall in love with them, you're like, damn, 2 years down the line, man, that shit ain't like they first and second album.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Like you're
It's
just
different.
trying so hard to follow all the trends, man. That sucks. I hate
Yeah.
that for people, man. It's like just stay authentic, man. Just stay to who you are. But I also feel like it might have to do with the pressures of everybody around them.
Yeah.
Like the pressures of like if you're signed to a
Like,
label.
imagine when you go every time you go in public, it's like 1,000 people around you.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Even like when you're not in public, like say you're like in a studio session, you have like 1,000 people in the studio for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's like you never really have privacy for yourself, and you always have all these people just putting all this in your ear. Oh, you gotta look this way, you gotta act this way, you gotta do this. Like, I definitely understand. Like, as an artist, there's definitely like artist etiquette that you should follow. Like, as far as like just being a business, But like having all these different people just, oh, you gotta do this and do this and do this, and you can't even like figure out who it is that you want to be because you got so many people telling you who you should be. And that's gotta definitely have an effect on a lot of artists who like you see come up making you like their first, second album, and then by their third one, fourth one, it sounds so.
That's why a lot of them be crazy, bro.
Crazy and burnt out. That's why, like I said in the beginning of the show, have a backup plan. Get your bread. Set a goal of how much you need to start a new life. Once you meet that goal, dip.
Shit.
Everybody in the entertainment business has a backup goal. And I think we were talking about it. We were talking about it last show. Like you got these artists now like Snoop, Shaq, shit like that. They have backup plans. Basketball, rapping don't last forever. Your era don't last forever. Now you see them in every commercial, every deal.
However, basketball is what got him.
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying get your bag. He wants to be a superstar with his music, with his.
But that ain't gonna last forever.
Have a backup plan.
Okay, I definitely see. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a backup plan. Just have a plan for after, like have an after plan.
Nigga,
like
what is a backup? Nigga,
no, a backup plan is for. I look at a backup plan as I look at a backup plan as like a if this doesn't work out. That's what I look at as a backup plan. That's why I say an after plan, because that's after you've done succeeded, you done did what you're touring and your 10 albums, and after the music's done.
Yeah, but I'm saying
have a plan for after.
No,
not
and then
backup in
okay,
case
let's
it doesn't
say
work out. That's how.
Let's say astrokxlla gets in the street type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck Memphis, fuck Florida. This all about VA. Blah 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 blah.
I fuck Memphis.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Not okay. I'm just saying. And somebody sees him in a concert. Boom. Boom, fuck him up. He done. He can't rap no more. Backup plan. You ain't got a chance for after plan. When you play in certain genres or you doing a certain type of lifestyle, when you become and get that status, I would recommend a backup plan before an after plan. Shit.
Yeah.
You see how fast these motherfuckers. You can say one word on the internet, cancel. Backup plan. Ain't no after plan. They can find your Twitter from 2009. Backup plan.
Yeah.
I guess I see. Yeah.
Motherfuckers, shit.
Always have a plan B.
Either backup plan.
What? Oh, matter of fact, when we were trying to get to space and everything like that, what'd you say? You ain't have an after plan. You said I got a backup plan. You said that. I heard it.
All right. You got me there.
After plan.
Sorry. All right, so we got one more record that we're gonna check out right here. I can't see the name; it's too small on the screen. We're gonna check this out, and then we're gonna be at the end. We're gonna get a couple of positive affirmations from the group, and then we'll be out. Let's check this out.
Nothing but darkness. All that I said to I got to play to my reasons for living the roof caving into my room. Yeah, thoughts on my head about suicide. I felt like sin, I'll be meeting my doom. Bitch, please don't antagonize me. Only take for a second, my head is kaboom. Yeah, been in my feelings too much when the sun out. I'm on the other side of the moon. Yeah, my head is pounding. I cannot come down. It's high if I do it. My motherfucking sweet. Stay in the house cause the work got me anxious. I'd rather roll up and be lonely for weeks. She think I'm crazy. My follow, baby. I don't want you looking at me like a freak. I cannot escape this feeling of emptiness. It only go away when I leave. Spaceman, where is you going to? Bitch, I ain't got an idea. When I look out, I see distorted faces. Get cold and more time. hyenas, yeah. And that's the same on my hourglass. I can't help but to think I should real, yeah. Grandma be telling me I can perfect it, nothing but the blood of Jesus, yeah. I get so motherfucking high, I can't recap. Take a T-bird for a while to relapse. I ain't broken, I'm ashamed when you see that spaceman next ass for you, yeah. Trying to speak on my now like a 3-6. My confidence run away, now she lies. Go to the dawn and she asks why you need that. Cause all them voices be stacked, I'ma use that. I got somebody in my roots for living the roof, kept me in my room, yeah. Thoughts in my head about suicide, I feel like soon I'll be needing my new piece. You don't antagonize me, only take for a second, my head a kaboom, yeah. Then I might feel it so much when the sun, I'm on the north side of the moon, yeah. My head is pounded, can I come down at this high if I do on my motherfucking tweet? Stay in the house cause the work got me angst, I'd rather roll up and be lonely for weeks. She got me crazy, my follow baby, I don't want you looking at me like a freak. I cannot accept this feeling of emptiness, it only go away without you, bitch.
I like your beats, bro.
Thank you.
Like you definitely have like real spacey, dreamy vibe beats. I definitely liked your beats. And you definitely incorporate a lot of those space sounds. Like I be hearing like them fucking like lasers and shit in the background. I be hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Damn right,
My
man.
laser beams.
Damn right, bro. Talk to me a little bit about that song, real quick.
When
What was
did
the
I
name
write
of it?
that shit? It's called Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
So actually, I got that beat from my dad, bruh, because he wanted me to make a beat for him, and he was like, "You can't do nothing with this," and it was like Master Blaster by Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, I know this song. Like, y'all play it at the family reunion all the time. So, yeah, I sampled the drums from that. And, yeah, and I did them chords and stuff. And, yeah, I just talked about, like, what I was going through at the time, bruh. And really, what I was going through, like, when I was in the apartment by myself, bruh. Like, that shit, some shit happened in that apartment. I ain't gonna lie. So, I was just, drawing inspiration from like, the dark side of the moon, bruh. You feel me? Like, concept is like everybody got a dark side, so I'm just, presenting mine, I guess, or like,
Gave him a glimpse.
yeah,
I can
Damn
dig it.
right.
yeah.
Damn right. Well, we are at the end of the show here.
Is
So
it-
here's what we're gonna do. What is a positive message that you would give out to artists, up and coming artists, or just anybody on the grind?
Love everybody for like, I don't care if they stink, bro. Like real shit, bro. Like love everybody for who they are. Shit, and be creative. Love what you're doing. Try to, love life at the greatest extent, bro. Try to enjoy that shit to the greatest extent, cause you only get one, my nigga. So,
Damn right.
yeah, real shit
Love everybody, man.
from Astro.
Damn right.
But if they stink, you be honest.
Yeah, if they stink, please
That's
be honest.
true love, being honest.
Cause that's bettering themselves.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
feel
I
me?
had to put that in there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true love. Be honest with these people out there. Stop letting these people just do whatever and be like, "How'd I do?" No,
Tell
let 'em
niggas
know.
to wash their hands when they take
you,
a shit.
You let them
bruh.
know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, again, a lot of people, they need real people in their corner telling them, "Hey, look, say this."
Yeah.
You
True
like
facts.
that? You be like that? Is your new project out already?
Nope. 420. Spaceman 420.
There it is. That's when it's dropping, right? 420.
Yeah.
Well, y'all be on the lookout for Spaceman 420, man. And tell everybody where to find you.
Astro, ASTRO, KXLLA on Instagram, Spotify, shit, YouTube, Apple Music, all that. Yes, sir.
Damn right, man. Well, until next week, everybody. Astro, I appreciate you coming on to the show again today,
No
man.
problem. Thanks for having me, yo. Appreciate it.
Ed, appreciate you being on the show as always. You feel me? Until next week, everybody. This is A Chill. It's just a podcast. Peace.
Hell yeah.